potential in your mind. Touch me softly, it's not a crime. No more apologies. You'll find inside of me a deeper love, a deeper faith, a deeper love to restore the balance of your ways, a deeper dive to sink or swim in a world of she said, don't give a fuck about him, a deeper love. I'll get another surface with you. I'll get another surface with you. Step into it, the golden light. Take my hand and roll the dice. It's not a secret, don't need to testify. Like gravity, can't be defied. No more apologies. You'll find inside of me a deeper love, a deeper faith, a deeper love to restore the balance of your ways, a deeper dive to sink or swim in a world of she said, don't give a fuck about him, a deeper love. I'll get another surface with you. I'll get another surface with you. A deeper. Deeper love, a deeper faith, a deeper love to restore the balance of your ways, a deeper dive to sink or swim in a world of she said, don't give a fuck about him, a deeper love. I'll get another surface with you. I'll get another surface with you.
Good morning, South Florida, and welcome to the breakfast at the Brooklyn Cafe TV.
Take a deep breath and a good whiff of that coffee brewing. Grab yourself some toast, a donut, or any breakfast. As Dawn and Freddie get you up and ready for the rest of your day.
So I grabbed myself and called 888-994-4995 to share a tip of the day.
Or just to say good morning.
So get ready for the time of your life.
Shake off your sleepies, buckle up, because it's showtime.
And turn down the game. Turn down the thing on the right. But look at your sound. Is your sound going up and down? Yeah. Welcome to the morning show. There ain't no Tuesday taco today. That I can tell you.
No tacos? No tacos for Slick today. Slick's
more
on
tacos.
chicken broth, clear broth,
Orange juice.
and ours.
Like literally,
You're on clear liquids?
Carrot
Carrot
juice.
juice. Yeah, I've been blending.
What are you?
carrot
They
what
told
are
you carrot juice?
Yeah.
What do you-
No, I've been blending carrot juice.
What are you,
Carrot
Bugs
juice with
Bunny?
lime, and then I'm gonna bring it in tomorrow.
Carrot juice and lime.
You ain't got to bring it in.
I'll bring it in.
You ain't got to
It's
bring
good.
that
It's
in.
amazing.
It's
Like,
good. I had a nice juice the other day at Tropical
Nice juice.
Smoothie.
Yeah, it's a nice juice.
Say hello to Laura Ortiz. Good morning, good morning, good morning.
Good morning. Good morning to you. A lot of great stuff happening. We did not get to do our morning show yesterday. We had a brunch show. So happy Tuesday. Good morning.
So that's a lot of great things every day.
A lot of things to catch up on, yes.
Slick was injured yesterday. He was on the IR.
But he's back.
Yeah.
He is back. You know, they should learn from my mistakes. Do as I say, not as I do. Do not take over-the-counter supplements unless you know your body can handle them.
And isn't it vital to use the right probiotics, because if you use the wrong ones, it could hurt you.
Yeah,
You know?
It took me out Sunday and Monday.
How long were you using?
Hey,
2
grab
days?
a mic.
2
Show
days?
Sarah which one it is.
It took me out Sunday.
Sunday and Monday.
Sunday morning. I just
That's
felt
3.
Like,
It's bad.
yeah.
It's time to get back to Daphne.
Huh?
Sunday morning, I felt like, I was inspired. So I was doing a lot of stuff. I went to Whole Foods, and then at Whole Foods, I'm like, let me see if I can get something. Like, there's a CVS right next to this Whole Foods, and basically, I didn't. I read it correctly. I thought it was gonna, do well in my body, but it didn't.
What you use? Cucci Frito on Wheels probiotics?
No, it stopped everything. Whatever it did, it stopped everything.
Ugh.
So it was like
The pain.
I just all I had to do was just lay down, and laying down wasn't that really good help. So
Oh.
yeah.
We always say don't take supplements unless you know they're good for your body, but you don't know that until you take the supplements, or you got to go to Daphne. And back to Daphne again.
I don't take supplements. I take
know.
vitamins. I take D. I take.
That's a supplement.
Is it?
Yeah.
Then that's okay. I used to take probiotics, but the ones that I get are so expensive because they're supposed to be the top of the line. Never made me sick, and it really gives you energy and
I'll
cleans
show you
out.
which one. I'll send you a picture of the ones we take. Order from Amazon
No,
or any.
no, I don't want
They're
yours.
good.
I don't want yours, Mrs. You drink stuff that makes you ill.
They're good for you. I got
Pass.
them from Daphne. They're good.
Hard pass. Hard pass. Hard pass.
Anyway, you got a lot going on today?
I do. We have Bailey's in the house and actually working with Sarah, and they're going to be merchandising the comic strip.
Awesome.
She got the cover done. So we are going to figure out how to playbill the cover, and we are going to be publishing our first comic strip venue.
Very nice.
So it's kind of cool.
That is very cool.
It's going to go in the Cafe Press. It's going to go all over the
We're
place.
going to write that up. We've got Sarah on the board. So, Sarah, welcome back. It's nice to have you back.
Thank you.
And Slig, nice to have you back. Yesterday was kind of a little disjointed. I spent an hour at the bank only not to get anything helped or solved. That I have to go back today to the bank. You looking at his sneakers?
Those remind me of ice creams.
They're nice.
Him and
Alana's shoes
you
yesterday.
and Alana are sharing shoes.
Probably.
You should see her shoes
She has
from
the same shoes as you.
except they were high heeled.
Yeah. You have the low
Yeah.
heel. She has the high heel.
100%.
That was so fun.
So I have to tell you, so I switched up my morning news routine. And I switched to another network because as much as the Olympics are on and they are lovely, there's so much noise in the background of sports, my brain can't handle all the
What channel do you
noise.
watch?
So now I've switched to CBS. So I got to watch Oprah's new book pick that was launched today on CBS. And I'm telling you, you and I had a conversation a couple of months ago with somebody about integrity and ethics. Remember this conversation?
No.
You don't. Well, I still hold strong to my integrity and my ethics. I told you, all you have in life is your name, and your name is your ethics, and your name is your integrity. Her book pick is called The Way of Integrity by Martha Beck. And it talks about integrity and how our world has lost its sense of integrity, and you cannot make other people have integrity if you don't have the integrity yourself. So all we are in this world are ourselves, filled with integrity and ethics, and be who you are. And when you're at peace, when you can say, I am at peace to yourself. She said people who are ethical and people who are not ethical, and people who have integrity and people who don't. Whenever they say the phrase, I am at peace to themselves, they feel a sense of peace, which is truly their stronger core of integrity. So, I stand firm on being integral, true to myself. Just saying.
But integrity does not get you the end result that you want.
But she says it does. If you are at peace with yourself and have integrity with yourself, all that is important to you, which might be different than to me, different to Slick, different to Sarah, will be as it should be because we're all different.
Integrity is a self-value, not a gold-achieving deal. Give you an example. Mr. Putin
Does not have much integrity.
putting millions of lives on the line because he wants something.
That's not integrity.
And he's going to use force. But in his mind, it is integrity because he's been wronged and he's fixing a wrong. So his integrity is as far as his nose will go.
No, I think that's an eye for an eye. That's not having integrity. That's not being ethical.
Well, he's saying that the United States and NATO do not have integrity because they're not listening to him, so he had to go to this extreme. You see, the problem with integrity is that there is self-integrity, value. You're doing the right thing because you feel it. And then you have outcome. And they don't always match.
Well, yesterday you and I had a meeting, right? And we came to some thoughts of future decision making. And you feel more at peace with the options of
But that has
being
nothing to do
true
with
to
integrity.
you. But it's being peaceful within yourself.
But again, that has nothing to do with
No, but
integrity.
it's do you feel peace?
Yes, again, not integrity.
But it's part of her book of saying, I am at peace. And you told me that this morning.
Yes.
It's
but
not integrity. It's being
two
at
different
peace.
things.
Two different things, yeah.
If I was her, one of the most wealthiest women in the world.
Oprah?
Yeah. I would be at peace too, because I just got to decide how I'm going to spend it today.
No, she didn't say that. The author, Martha Beck, said that. And when she wrote the book, I'm going to check it out. It's interesting that the segments they have
I'm not going to check
on
it
different shows, the different books.
out. But let me ask you
The
about
Way of Integrity.
Let's talk
Oprah's
about
book
integrity.
list.
Brian Flores raised the flag on racial inequality in the NFL, hiring coaches. So the NFL decides to hire Love. Do you remember Smitty Love? Is that his name? Smitty Love? Hired by the Texans. Do you remember what team he last coached?
No.
Chicago Bears.
Really? Okay.
And he was great at the beginning, and then he fell apart.
You want to do do you have a 3-screen up there?
Yeah, this is 3-screen.
You're going to show Sarah how to do that.
And I wanted to ask about the integrity. So he brought it up that minorities weren't getting a fair shake.
Right.
The Miami Dolphins just hired a gentleman, offensive coordinator of the 49ers,
Sarah, just move that Brooklyn Cafe
Love
mug
the
that's
Mr.
covering your
McMichael.
face.
Big Michael.
Mr. McMichael.
Sarah, that gray mug to your right.
So tell me why do you love Mr. McMichaels?
Oh, Mr. McMichael, it seems like he's a part of the Finns Nation. He got his family coming down today. They should be landing probably at
Yeah, but
12.
that doesn't make him Finn's Nation.
No,
what do you like about him?
I like him because, he's a step into a new direction because Brian Flores was kind of not having us go to the playoffs.
So why is it important, right? We went through this whole thing last week of he was a man of color, but apparently he's also of Hispanic heritage, right?
He is Latino.
He's both, I'm assuming.
He's a dark Latino.
He's just Afro-Latino.
So now they hire this new guy,
That's the name.
and the headline is he's biracial. Again, why is this even a consideration?
But
if
this
they
is-
hired me,
Yeah.
I wish I
can't
had
say
my
you
belt.
because you're not Anglo. If they hired me, would they say she is a white woman?
Yes.
And we're hiring her? Absolutely
Yes.
not.
They're gonna put.
They do not lead race if you are Caucasian. But
They're
if you're
gonna put Slick
non-Caucasian,
on the Supreme Court because he's a black man.
that's what I'm saying. Why does
That is stupid.
Why did the new?
What?
Why did his?
I can judge.
Why did the news have to say
That's
he
not
is
the point. They're
biracial?
making
Does it
you
matter?
the Supreme Court justice because of your color of your skin. That ain't right. What's right is that they're going to give you the job because you are the man for the job.
He's kind of cute though, the new coach. I gotta
I
tell
know,
you,
Mr. McMichael.
he's kind of
He's
cute.
a-
He's
he
kind of
got a
good-looking
nice,
guy.
Beautiful-looking family, right?
Yeah,
He's a
cute.
good-looking guy. Yeah, he's
Exactly.
young. He's fit. How old is he? Like in his 30s?
Probably
34.
Like 30,
Yeah.
probably early 40s.
He's a
maybe.
Now,
good-looking guy.
but the funny thing is that he's biracial
Yeah, does that? But why
Because
is
his
that
father's
even
black
important?
and his-
mother's white.
because of what Flores just
That's
did.
what I'm saying. Flores set this whole. He changed the scope of what it should be And we're supposed to be getting away from race, not discussing it more, in my opinion.
Well, the NFL is going to kick back and hire more black everything. Now, the funny thing is that he was in job to get the Houston Texans job. They didn't even mention Lovie Smith. He wasn't even in the
Who
conversations.
is Lovie Smith?
He's a coach.
Is that really his name?
Yeah.
Slick's like, no.
That's his thing. Look it up. And they hired this guy
What's
out
his
of the
name?
blue. Now, who they were going to hire is a quarterback that used to be for the Jets.
I just know Brian Flores opened his mouth too much. Like,
Yeah.
Even though like you are losing your job, there's a lot of coaches that did lose their job.
Can you see your phone without your glasses? Oh,
Yeah.
no, not at all.
But am I supposed to give Brian Flores a job because he did what he did?
No. But like, there's a lot of coaches that lose their jobs. But the
Yeah.
fact that you're putting race into it because of a situation that happened between you and a star player, or like a franchise player, can't say a star player,
Tua.
a franchise player. So it's kind of like you're bringing race into it because of what? So you can cause a controversy, so you can get a job. That's not the right way.
Would you hire, being the owner of the Texans, would you hire this guy who's suing you? Because he's suing the NFL.
I'll get another coach. I wouldn't want to.
So now he's backing up saying nobody's going to hire me because I'm suing the NFL. Well, what do you think is going to happen? Ain't nobody going to give this guy a job?
Sarah, how you doing over there? She got to find a mic that works for her. Turn on 5 for you. This is brand new. We might be terrifying her right now. Are we terrifying you?
No, you're not.
You're okay?
Yeah.
How have you been?
Lovie Smith.
I've been
Smith.
good. Nothing new really.
School's good?
Yeah, school's good.
Sarah comes to us from Lynn University. We've got 2 Lynn University students.
Yeah, Bailey is also from there. She says, how come I never saw you before? Like, Bailey has to know the whole
His name
school.
is actually Lovie Smith.
Lovie Smith. What are you, damn lying to
Yes.
you?
You know, you and names.
Lovie Smith. I thought it was, but his middle name is an actual name, Lee.
Lovie
Lovie
Lee
Lee?
Smith.
Yeah,
Really?
Lovie Lee Smith.
And I'm
Big
going to
guy?
tell you, I remember Lovie Smith when he had the Chicago Bears humming, and they fired him because he stopped winning. And, you know, that's what happens with coaches. And they stop winning, they go to somebody else.
Can you imagine as a guy going through life with the name Lovey?
I know.
Everybody
Talk
loves
about
him.
secure, but was that really his name?
Yeah.
Yeah, Lovie.
So imagine how secure or not he was going through life with his name, and now he's a football coach. So
He's
you
a
talk,
Lovey
he's
guy.
right. He is with his integrity. He's like, bam, I can do anything I want. My name is Lovey. I got this.
Now, what they're doing is they're hiring minorities. You see, I can't even say the word black because I'm Latino, and I don't see my brothers getting any jobs either. So I'm going to say racialness. They're hiring minorities that are part of the NFL family. Lovey is part of the NFL family. The offensive coordinator for Miami is part of the NFL family. They are taking coaches. I think that the Saints is the last job open, and it sounds to me like they're going to bring up somebody from the ranks. They're not going to go on the outside. Not Harbaugh, none of those guys. I don't understand why you were bringing Harbaugh. Didn't he leave San Francisco and then go to Michigan? What would you bring him back for?
Because he has a winning record.
Yeah, but he sucks as a coach. Sorry.
That's what happens with Saban. Like he comes in for like 2 years and he goes back.
And he goes back, and what does he do? He goes to the bar and he humps a barmaid.
Wow.
And Sarah, we're going to show you where the disclaimer is on that screen also.
Yes, of
It says
course.
those words
So-
that expressed by Freddie Santori are not necessarily those of the Brooklyn Cafe.
But it's true. That's what he did. That's what he did. Did he do that?
What?
He humped a barmaid.
I
It
don't
got
know.
him
Does not
divorced.
know.
Hey, I don't know. I never heard
It's
that.
all over the news. They showed it. What do you mean you don't
He does
know?
not know. That's all I don't know what to tell you.
Integrity. Important word, integrity.
Integrity, ethics.
But that doesn't mean that people know what it means.
You know, it's interesting. Then there are people that know what it means and say, I don't really care. I need to do it for the money.
That's
I need
right.
to do it
That's
for
the
the money.
biggest problem. Now I'm going to give you one that bothers me because it affects my son. It also affects Slick, and he doesn't know it yet. When you're young and you're negotiating a deal, people see that they're young and they try to take
You okay?
advantage of it. Yeah, it's just the way she is. And they try to take advantage of it.
Mm-hmm.
So there's no integrity doing that because all you're doing is trying to up the game.
You think
on
they
what you
take
want.
advantage of them, or do you think they talk condescendingly down to them?
They don't need to talk condescending.
But people do.
What they do, people that I've seen around here, what they do is they talk and they're under the impression that we got this, we got this. Until you say, okay, Where's the net worth on your side of the equation? Oh, I'm supposed to make money at this. Yeah, because the effort is there, the will to succeed is there, and the other side knows it, and they feed you. You know that butter on the stick, they feed you that. And where's the integrity there? When you negotiate, should it be you a little bit more, or should it be 50-50, or you a little bit less?
In the
You
world
tell
of
me, you
ethics,
do it.
in the world of ethics, it should be 50-50. But get this, tomorrow we have a guest coming in. I've rescheduled this poor woman so many times. Talking about values and integrity, I think I sent you the test. I'm going to send it to all of
I
you.
have it.
It's an online test. There's 4 value cards, and it spells out BANK. But you put these 4 cards in the order of your values, and then it shuffles the way the word bank is spelled. And that talks about how you can level up your business, your personal life based on your core values, because what is strong to you and how you feel and work with people is different than somebody else. So we're doing that segment tomorrow, which should be really interesting.
I got mine. I did it.
I did mine, and I think ours is different because yours spelled bank, you said.
BANK.
Mine was a different shuffle of the word, of course.
I want to see Slick's the way he's supposed
But
to.
it's pretty
We
cool.
may need a mirror.
You know, then it talks about different value cards of what's important.
Sarah, you could take off that lower red because it just shows you like a talking head.
Okay.
I am not saying anything that no one else feels.
So today we've got our Bitcoin master coming back in.
Now that's interesting. That's interesting. And I'm gonna fry him today.
He's
'cause-
bringing a friend in who does a Bitcoin podcast.
Oh, that's fantastic. I'm
So
very happy for him and the friend.
We're going to do the because someone told us last week
uh-huh.
to sell all of our crypto except 2, I don't know what they're called, 2 companies. So I asked him, and you know what he said, Slick?
Don't sell.
Absolutely not. You do not sell.
Just sell it to him.
So,
Tell it to him.
and I think about it because it went low and it's creeping back up again. Every morning I get an alert of whether it's up or down 5%. It's up back up in the 40s. So
No, it's not.
sure, this morning it was like up in the 40. Bitcoin?
What country is she from?
I'm telling you, it is. I got to find it.
I ain't gotta find it. I look at it every
Let's
morning.
see, Bitcoin at 5%, 44.9.
Now
That was at 139 this morning. I got
it's
a
at
notification.
30.44.
No, that's your portfolio.
Oh, that's not the price.
No, that's how much money you have in assets.
That's
in
how
that.
much I've lost.
No, that's how much you've gained is $30. $30?
So how can this one be different?
You got $28?
I got like different places. All right, so let me ask you. Beckham is going to the Super Bowl.
Yes. Yes.
He-
about
he-
time.
he demanded-
No,
he
hold on,
demanded
hold
it-
on. About time.
He de-
Odell Beckham Jr. goes
He
to the
demanded a
Super Bowl.
trade. No integrity.
Oh,
No integrity.
Like,
He left the
best
Giants.
top 3 receivers in the league right
Here we
now.
go
Goes
again.
To the Super Bowl.
He was a
About
toxic
time.
person with the Giants.
Toxic person.
They traded him to Cleveland.
Toxic person. with
Then
the
they bought Landry
Landry.
Bitcoin.
Terrible.
from Miami.
He's terrible. Without Odell, he's terrible.
43.6.
Because Baker Mayfield is not a good quarterback.
He is a good quarterback.
not.
I think that the offensive coordinator should use his weapons wisely. But
Baker
anyway,
Mayfield is
but
too
hold
busy
on.
doing commercials
But hold on
to
a
be a
second.
good quarterback.
Well, there's nothing wrong with that.
I'm just saying.
So that means Mahomes is not a good quarterback? Because I get tired of watching him on
He's
commercials.
not in the Super Bowl.
What's he doing, like a yogurt commercial now?
Probably.
Mahomes?
He's
He's in the State
Oh,
Farm.
a State Farm.
And he has Rodgers and everybody. Listen, so get this. So Beckham gets paid in Bitcoin.
Oh yeah, I love it.
So you know how much money he's lost since they started this? He says it don't matter. It's not about the money.
No, but you have to think about it. He had a long season or like long career with the Giants, so I'm pretty sure he has surplus.
Well, he went to the Browns.
Yeah, and he went to the Browns.
So Laundry shows up at the press conference. Did you see it?
Uh-huh.
He called them out.
And he
Says
said,
you left me, you abandoned the team, and
Baker
all you
Mayfield's not a
wanted
good
to
quarterback.
do. And he said to me, you want to do the same thing. You want to chase the ring.
No, because
You wanted to play for Brady.
No, he wanted to chase a ring. Plus, what is it? I don't know if you heard about Von Miller. Von Miller wanted to go to Cleveland because he's seen Cleveland had Baker Mayfield.
And where's Miller now?
And no, he's with
The Rams.
Odell, yeah.
And he's
Because
going
Odell
to the
told him-
game.
Odell told them on a private phone call saying, "Hey, don't come to such and such team. I'm going to the LA Rams."
How in the world do you get rid of a Von Miller? The Denver Broncos got rid of their top guy and let him loose to the Rams.
What are you talking about?
Rams.
I'm kidding.
Integrity. What about the
Integrity.
quarterback? The quarterback to the Rams. He was in Detroit purgatory for 10 years. And they called him a bust. He goes to the Rams, he's in the Super Bowl. He wasn't a bust. That team was a bust.
Yeah, that team never knew how to pick. It's like the Dolphins.
They got the number 1 pick every
Now
year.
We got McDaniels. McDaniels are coming in.
Everyone got big plans for the Super Bowl?
I got no plan.
You got plans? I thought you were having a party.
My son's coming in. Gio's coming in.
Oh, MG, let me tell you, the cutest picture I saw of
OMG.
Joey.
Oh, yeah, you sent me that.
Oh.
Where'd you get that?
It was on Gio's story, and Gio never posts pictures on his
Of
story.
his son.
Of his son, right? How cute is he?
He don't even send them to me.
He didn't send it to me. I saw it on his story. I had to screenshot it because I'm telling you, I won't put it up, but this kid, all your grandsons are so adorable. But this one I never get to see. Look at that face, Freddie.
Yeah, I know.
I know. But I have to ask you a question. How'd the driver's license test go yesterday?
Oh, it got delayed again.
It got delayed. Okay.
Means that you are driving without a license?
She doesn't
no,
drive.
What happened was
Give her a mic slide.
What happened was I came in with my brother at the DMV, and it turns out his registration expired. So,
Your brother?
Yeah.
I got a surprise for
I
you.
did not even know you had a brother.
Yeah.
I
I have a brother.
I got a surprise for you. Slick has volunteered to give you a
My
driving.
car doesn't work.
Give you a driver's test.
Doesn't work.
Yes.
A driver's test around the parking lot.
Oh, no.
Around the parking lot.
I don't think my car worked. It was,
So-
it was stuttering this morning.
What?
That was your stomach.
I'm interested.
So your brother goes with you,
Yeah.
and you're going to take the test in his car, but his car registration has expired.
Yeah.
And when was his birthday? When did it expire? October. When's his birthday?
His birthday's in February.
Oh, okay. So it should still be good.
No, it's not.
It's based on your
expired.
cars. We're in February now.
Oh, then he probably expired in January.
Honestly, I would really
If
know.
it expired in February, it's probably his first day of February.
30.
Oh.
Do you know that when I first came to Florida, I didn't have any registration, nothing. My license, everything off. And I got pulled over by a cop down in Aventura. And he checks the whole car. He says, yo, dude, he's from Long Island, this cop. He says, yo, dude, I got to take this car in. There's nothing legal about you. So I called my boss, and my boss talked me out of like $350 tickets. And then he says, you don't have to pay them as long as you get everything done, which I had to go do.
So when are you taking the license? When are you taking your test again?
Tomorrow.
Oh, okay.
So you did a little practice today.
I think that was a sign.
She said she's good except for the parking, right?
I'm working on it. As long as I don't hit the cones, I'll be okay.
You're going to hit the cone.
As long as I don't hit the cones or the curb.
You know, public transportation is a fun assessment to what you got to do.
She's hilarious.
As long as she doesn't hit the cones or the curbs.
That's all that
Everything else
matters.
is fine.
Listen, when I took my CDL license in a big bus, the guy says, okay, park it. I said, you want me to put this big bus in that little box? He goes, yes. I took out every cone known to man.
Oh my
He
God.
says, don't worry about it. Everybody does.
You're too funny, is all I can tell
That's
you.
the only thing I didn't found. But yeah, Slick is, they call him Mr. Driver's Ed.
No, not at all.
He doesn't have his glasses, so he
I
can't
know.
take her out.
That's why it
today.
works. It works. You don't see what's coming.
I know my driver's has ended like with them, me being kind of pissed off at the person, the instructor, because like I like to do my driver's test with the windows down. Like at the time I did, and then she put up the AC. She was too busy touching my car.
Yeah, but you have to make her comfortable.
For what?
She has to pass you.
No, she needs to check off the boxes that I'm doing everything correctly.
Yo,
she
bro.
failed me the first time.
Of course she did.
And then she did it the next time. It was all cool and like I was taking her out on a date.
Who taught you to drive?
Oh, my brother.
Who taught you to drive?
Many different people.
Many different people. Therein lies the situation.
Yeah, you have to find one habit. Who taught you to drive?
Driving school. My father took me out, and the first thing he said to me, I remember backing out of the driveway, he says to me, a car is like a gun. it will kill people. Honest to God, my father's words to me as
I would tell him, here's the keys. I'm never driving again.
Okay, see you, Dad. And from that point on, I had to get I went to driving school because driving school came to me because that was the pressure of my father. A car is like a gun; it will kill people.
Wow.
Yeah. Imagine those words. I was 15.
I took Freddie around Tampa one time, and I said, okay, let's go. He says, where are we going? I said, we're going to Miami, from Tampa to Miami. So I made him drive. He was sweating like
The whole way?
For 2 hours, yeah. And I was sleeping.
Oh my God.
I says, wake me up when we get there. So when you get to the tow booth, so he's too far from the tow booth. I says, now you got to get out and pay him. So you had to get out and pay him. And the guy says, you ain't never drive before? He says, no, he's learning. He got his permit. I thought he was going to ask for it. And Freddie will tell you, that was the first one. Then I made him drive me in a hurricane up to West Palm Beach. You couldn't even see. Wow. It was so bad. I says, okay, what are you doing in this instance? You try driving or do you pull over? He says, but if I pull over, Dad, somebody can hit me. I says, then you better drive slow. He'll tell you. But that's why Freddie drives like this now.
He's hanging out.
He's hanging all that.
So yesterday, Freddie and I have to go to a meeting, and we leave Alana and Anna here to do an interview for Barry over in England, right? So we actually were going to play that, I think, on today's show. And then she's trying to learn how to use Studio A with the source and the destination on the board, right? So Freddie texts her, have this guest come in, I want to get some film work. You know what that means in Freddie language, right? Alana and Anna went, Dawn, can you please explain what this means? And Freddie says, they come in, they sit, they talk about what they do. What do they do? I don't know. What do they talk about? I don't know, we just wanted to get some film work on it. By the time we negotiated Freddie's verbiage, the poor woman canceled.
It was an interview. Oh, the lady?
Yes.
Oh, no, I just wanted to have some film work on it. That didn't matter. But Alana did an interview for the show.
They said it was really good.
It says
So we're
really
going to play
good.
that today, maybe?
Yeah. No, tomorrow.
Tomorrow, okay.
And then I said to Alana, I says, what you're going to do is you're going to have the lady tell you what she does for a living. That's all. I just want to get some film work on her, see how she looks on camera, and go from there. This is actually for a job that somebody asked me for. So.
A lot of stuff.
Yeah.
It's Freddie verbiage. The Freddie vernacular. Want to go to commercial break?
Yes.
Okay.
All right, we're going to take a commercial break. Give us a call. Let us know what you're doing on this Tuesday. Apparently, they say our minds have changed since COVID, and there are 12 reasons why. Give us a call, 888-994-4995, Studio B. Say hi to Sarah on the board. Stay tuned, and we will be right back.
Do you need a strong cup of coffee to get you through your day? Try your very own Brooklyn Cafe Show coffee, the official coffee of the Brooklyn Cafe Show. You can pick up a bag from us, or two. Contact us at 866-224-5422, or just stop on by. We're at 2400 Northwest Boca Raton Boulevard, Suite 13. Come on in, grab a bag of our signature Brooklyn Cafe coffee. The cafe doors are always open.
Hey everyone, I'm Lady Ashley, and this is my husband, Big John.
The muscle behind the hustle.
We are the creators of this very unique party planning business, Lady Ashley Party Planning. We are known for all the details. We specialize in gorgeous balloon decor, floral displays, and handle all of your party planning needs from A to Z.
Please feel free to visit our website at ladyashleypartyplanning.com. Our email is abpartyplanning@yahoo.com, and our phone number is 561-542-2296.
You've been watching the Brooklyn Cafe Show. Join us each day and after hours as we talk about the hot topics to open the conversations and share a few laughs. Now, back to Dawn and Freddie S.
And we are back.
And we're back.
Lots of stuff happening, a lot of great things. It's nice to say the world, or at least our South Florida area, is opening up again, and people are starting to get back to what they're doing.
Did you see the mandates are being removed in California, a lot of 13 states?
I saw New Jersey, but not New York.
Delaware,
New York is still in the bubble. They don't know. They're going to announce it today what they're going to do.
New York.
today.
I didn't know California removed the mandates.
Yep.
This is my first time hearing about this.
That's because they don't like their
They're
governor.
saying Jersey removed the mandates because everything's looking good.
Jersey removed the mandates in schools.
In schools. You know what I find interesting about that is my geography is not so good, but I know Jersey and New York are pretty close together. So if you happen
Take a
to,
train to Jersey.
yeah,
Take the bridge, George Washington.
that's what I'm saying. So New York has mandates and Jersey doesn't. It's kind of interesting. So you just want to go to dinner in Manhattan, but you got to wear your mask. But you go back home to Jersey and you don't have to wear a mask if you go to school. It's interesting.
You ever seen you wear a mask in a restaurant? When you sit down, you take it off.
Yeah.
When you get up to go to the bathroom, you put the mask on. And you come back, you take it off. I do it all the time.
I went to the bank yesterday. No one had a mask on.
Listen, you could wear a mask if you want. I'm going to be wearing a mask for the next 20 years because I'm going to tell you, I was in a restaurant, this guy sneezes, he doesn't cover his face. So I got up and I said to the guy, I threw napkins. I took like a bunch of napkins and I threw it at him. I said, are you serious? I said, what is wrong with you? Oh, it just happened. Just happened. And everybody was screaming at this guy and they asked to remove him. And they said, if you don't wear a mask, we're going to remove it. This guy was like runny nose and...
So I'm actually going to theater on Saturday night, and you have to bring proof of vaccine, or proof of negative COVID, and all of that's great, and I'm glad everyone's taking precautions, but I'm still in this PTSD bubble of the past 2 years. So I go to Home Depot. I give you a ton of credit because I have trauma from Home Depot. When my kids were little, I had them both in a stroller, and my purse was stolen from under the stroller. And they were little. So ever since then, and now Chelsea's almost 30, and Aaron must have been 2, so it had to be 25 years ago. I don't go to Home Depot. I don't like big box stores because of that. And I'll tell people if I see them, don't leave your purse in your cart. They think I'm like creeping on them. I'm like, just don't do it. Keep it on your body. It's like in a gas station.
Yeah, I know how you feel. I'm not the biggest fan of Home Depot either.
So it's nothing against Home Depot. It's just about the trauma that happened to me there. So I got one Sunday. Could have taken me 5 minutes.
Yeah, for IKEA.
And Chuck knows my Home Depot situation. If he thinks I make this stuff up, you guys work with me more than anybody knows me. I don't really make stuff up. So 5 minutes in, I'm good. 15 minutes in, by the time we left there, was like a full-on panic attack. I got lost in the drywall area. I came out of the bathroom, ended up in drywall, but I went into the bathroom. I was near appliances, so I don't know. It's like all of a sudden I went in one door and I came out, and it was like they moved the whole floor plate on me. So next day I come out of the bathroom in drywall, but I walked in washers and dryers. I don't know.
Like, go in the bathroom, change the
And all I could do was think of you in my head saying, don't panic. You know where you are. All you have to do is find the door out, and you're in my head talking to me.
Went out the same door you went in.
You don't know. They changed
What, you
the
took a
layout.
leak in a washing
at that
machine?
point, it took me all day to recover from getting lost in the drywall department of Home Depot. There you have it. It's a big store, but people's attention span is like this, and I'm just having a hard time getting reacclimated back into society.
There's really something wrong with you.
This is my bubble. This is my society. It's safe, confined. I know everybody. I trust everybody. It's the rest of the world. I got to get back into
It's
it.
like when you go to a Publix that's new. So you've been going to the same Publix for 10 years. And they close it down because they're remodeling it where I went. So now I go to the one in Atlantic, the one over here, the one over there. And they're all the other way.
They're all backwards.
They're all backwards. It's completely different. So I'm looking for the milk, and the guy goes on the other side of the store. So I go to the other side and looking for eggs on the other side of the store. I said, what kind of place is this?
They make you walk the entire store so you can buy everything.
So your eyes can catch everything.
Is that what it is?
Yep.
So I told the guy, I want a little cart.
That's actually kind of brilliant.
I want a cart. So he says to me, are you disabled? I says, after leaving this store, I am. So he says, you can't have one because you have to show that you have a disability, which
Really?
isn't true.
No, I don't think so.
I seen people jump in this thing, but he knew already that I was a little, I didn't want to keep doing that.
It's the psychology of the store. You have to go in one, and then they make you walk the entire store because they know you're going to need something over there. And on the way, you're going to pick things up. Always. And Publix is great at it, right? You need juice. But if you need juice, you probably need milk. So the juice is here by the fruits and vegetables. The milk's at the other side by the dairy. And in between is all the other stuff they want you to buy.
They want you to buy everything.
Everything.
And do you notice that the eye level is the one that's more expensive?
Yes.
Then you go down is less. And then when you go to the top where you can't reach is it's the cheapest. That's where all the good stuff is up there.
No, on the bottom?
The bottom is less also.
Disgusting.
But when you go to the top, you can't even see up there.
You know what?
Can I get some peanut butter? So then I climb
Yes, we
to
climb.
get it. And the lady says, sir, oh, this is at Walmart. Sir, don't climb up there. Everything up there is down here. I said, no, this isn't up there. Yes, it is. So I grabbed it and went like this. And I put them all down. They all came down. Sir, I really don't appreciate that. And I said, if you find it here, I'll put them all back. She didn't
It's
find
the
it.
psychology of what everyone's going through, and the psychology of the big box stores.
And
And
they
you
get,
get to work there.
Yeah.
How's that going
I know,
for you?
What is it? I know merchandising for like stores like a Home Depot. We have to make sure that you guys,
Off the store.
your eyes catch everything. So like if you're wanting that new lawnmower, but not really wanting that new lawnmower, while you go past and try to see if you can get some glue, you'll see that new lawnmower. You're like, wow, I do want a John Deere.
I do, even though I don't have a lawn.
Psychology.
Yep, I walked in for 2 fans, and $436 later, I walked
you
out
insane?
an hour and a half.
Are you insane?
I don't
It
know what
happens.
happened.
You don't go to Home Depot to
$436.
buy a fan.
Where do you
What's a
go?
psychology?
You go to Fan City.
Fan City, where?
Up in, where is it? A Military. Half the price of Home Depot.
Really?
Oh my God, yes. And they got more choice.
Really?
Oh, you gotta learn how to buy.
AARP discounts.
That's another
By the
thing.
way, if you join AARP now, you can get a discount for the year. It's only $12, Slick.
Oh yeah, I know. He told me, but I still want a
$12.
discount for the movies. Batman's coming out. So
I gotta tell you
A
something.
new Batman?
Yeah,
New Batman.
I still haven't gotten a bank card.
He still hasn't
They
got-
charged me $10 for the new bank cards. And they have charged me because now my bank is frozen. And so Restream and everything else that we use, I had to pay a VIG because it's delayed. And my son is charging me a VIG because he's paid for it. I said,
Oh,
as
because
soon
he
as I
has
get my
that as
bank
your credit
card.
card.
I
Yeah.
apologize.
I don't know what? I want to see the money, not the apology.
I can't believe it's taken 2 weeks for the bank to send you a new
I
bank
called
card.
the bank. I called the bank and said, are you guys...
These was a mistake. You know, it was just.
But the banks, so my bank debacle yesterday is still not solved
The bank is a mess.
because nobody works.
And then they want you to resolve, they want you to go there. The funny thing is that when you have accounts with a card and your card gets hijacked or whatever, all of your accounts has to wait for the new card
Oh,
to
yes.
redo it. So my son has a new system, which when I do it, it will show you different cards for each account. So they can't, it doesn't matter if they hack your
Good
your one
morning.
card. Who's on?
Alyssa,
Hey, Trey?
our new voiceover specialist. Good morning.
Oh, she's walking in this way.
She thinks she's ready to do an interview.
She probably will be.
Okay.
Don't we have somebody else? Yeah, you told me.
We'll see. No, wait, yes. We'll see.
We'll figure it out.
But yes, the banks, everyone is understaffed. I don't know where people are working, but everyone's understaffed. I went to get a juice asthma. I was trying to recover from my Home Depot situation. Went to Tropical Smoothie, and Chuck's now, he's terrified of me because now he's scared because he actually saw what I was saying was going to happen. Do you want to go home? I want to go to Tropical Smoothie. I go, okay. He goes, but no, if it's really out of your way while you're driving, we don't have to go to Tropical Smoothie. I go, no, it's good. So we order, he orders his thing, I order mine, and they call someone's name, but you can't hear because it's like behind the mask, right? So this guy that comes in after ours goes up, and he takes it. And I know he's taking my drink because he came in afterwards. Clearly he just took it. I don't know, it was green, and I thought of you. A cleanse.
What you tell him?
It may be a new one, but a cleansing Slick.
Whoa, wait a minute. You didn't say anything?
I went up after and I said, I think he
can't
took
really-
our
you
drink.
can't- Like I had that happen before at Starbucks or like other places. Like you can't.
They
really
put your
say
name
that.
on it. That's the first thing.
No, true, but some people are just so bold.
Oh no.
They just
no,
take
hold it.
If you saw a
Hold
green
it.
drink, would you take it?
If I ordered it and it belonged, like they say to you and him, and somebody else took it, I said, get your hands
With
off my drink.
The amount of DoorDash is the amount of people in there. Usually,
We gotta go.
yeah, we usually it ends up what is it? It ends up somebody just comes in and just takes your
Well, I'm gonna tell you, usually that's how you lose a finger. All right.
That's what happened. All right, we're going to wrap this up. I have a green cleanse drink. I feel energized now.
Oh, God help us.
Have a great morning, everyone. Tune in. We had a great show coming up today at 12 o'clock, and we will see you in a little bit.
Don't be late.
Bye-bye. Everyone, stay safe, be kind to each other. Tune in for all of our other morning shows coming from Aint Media Productions, and then our afternoon show at 12 o'clock.
And always join us for more fun and laughs, because, you know, your day starts when you smile.
Have a great morning, and we'll see you in a little bit.
And don't be late.